Hello, and welcome to this month's One Simple Thing Challenge. Each month this year, I've been sharing a simple tip, a simple thing that you can try to just have a little happier and more connected family. So if we haven't already met, my name is Audrey Monkey, and I have been a summer camp director for more than 30 years. And it's been such a privilege working with thousands of campers and young adult staff and parents over these years. And one of my favorite things at camp is training our counselors to really form close connections with campers and to do a great job as counselors. And because of all the research and trainings that I've done with counselors, I've ended up really realizing that a lot of the training that we do with counselors is so helpful for parents as well. So this month's challenge is something that's part of our counselors' job description, actually. They are required as part of their job to do one-on-one check-ins with each of their campers every day. And it's nothing complicated or formal. It's not a big, sit-down meeting. It's as simple as coming up beside the camper while they're walking from one place to another and just checking in with some open-ended questions about how their day is going. So it could just be, hey, what's going well for you today? Or what can I help you with? Or how are your friendships coming along? Have you connected with some of the other kids? So counselors get really good at just remembering to just check in with each of their kids. And they might have anywhere from 8 to 10 kids in their group. And so it takes some concerted effort, and they have to have a way of keeping track. But some of the things that I've realized is that at camp, we really are so focused on just the relationships. And sometimes in our families, we get so busy just kind of keeping things moving forward, and we're really busy checking on our kids and whether their homework is done and getting them from point A to point B. And especially as they get older, sometimes we neglect just that kind of face-to-face, eyeball to eyeball, really checking in with them. So if you already have a daily practice where you check in with your kids, it might be at bedtime or at some other time. This is different from family sharing, which we talked about a few months ago, but because this is a private one-on-one chat with just one kid and one parent. And what's really great about this is it's the one time where your child has your full attention. And it's pretty simple to do, but I'm not going to say it's easy to start any new habits. So even though it only takes 2 to 5 minutes, it's going to take some effort. And if you're not already doing it, I would suggest just trying to do it a couple times this week. You don't have to try to do it every single day to start with. You can just try it out. So basically all you need to do to have a one-on-one check-in or chat with your child is to make sure your phone is far away so you're not distracted. Put down whatever else you're doing. So, stop cooking or whatever it is you're doing and really just look at your kid. Oftentimes, a really easy time to do this is when they come to you to tell you a story about something. You already have them engaged and you can just talk to them and ask them a few extra questions. I hope you're not hearing this sound in the background. My house is having some construction work done on it because we had some leaks, but you might be hearing that. So in the one-on-one check, so you put down your phone, no distractions, and you're just looking in your kids' eyeballs. This is really important. Even if they're not really good at eye contact, you're at least showing them and modeling for them how to do that. So that's really good. The other thing is just to have in mind some simple, just open-ended questions that you can ask. And like I suggested before, some of the things that the counselors ask are just, what has been the best part of your day? Or, who did you get to hang out with today at school? Or, just there can be all kinds of different things that you can ask. So if your kids are young, this can be a practice that you can just start, and you don't want to name it or make it a big deal, or you don't want to announce it like we're doing our one-on-one check. It's not like that at all. You just want to, it's your internal reminder to just give your child that attention. And it just takes a couple minutes. And it seems kind of crazy when we have 24 hours in a day that sometimes days go by where we haven't just had that connection time with our kids over something other than what homework they have left or what time soccer practice is. So I really encourage you to try this even just once and just see how it goes. Now, if your kids are older, so like junior high or high school or teenagers, I would say that you're going to have to let them be the initiator in that when they come to you or start chatting with you, just stop whatever else you're doing and make that your one-on-one time. So listen to them. If they're just telling you a story, just listen to the whole story. Maybe you don't even need to ask any questions. And a lot of times kids just want us to listen and not offer advice. So even just being that person who just looks them in the eye and listens intently to them just goes a really long way of connecting with our kids. It really works with camp counselors. That's how they form close relationships with their campers in just a couple weeks at camp. It's because they've taken an interest in the kids, asked them questions about themselves, and really just taken that concerted effort to do a daily one-on-one check. So I encourage you to try this. I'd love for you to comment in the comments with any questions or conversation starters that you've tried with your kids that have been helpful so that other parents can get some ideas for that. I'd also love to hear if this is something you already do, how you incorporate it into your day. Or if it's something that you're going to try this week, I'd love for you to come back and comment on how it goes. And if it's something that you're enjoying and if you're starting to feel that little bit closer connection from doing these one-on-one check-ins. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you listening. If you are interested in reading more about having a closer family, you can visit my website at sunshine-parenting.com, and you can subscribe to get my weekly emails. And I send them out every Wednesday. So I'd love to have you join my community where we're just trying to raise a generation of positive, connected, thriving kids. So thank you for joining me for this one simple thing tip, and have a great rest of your day.